Hey, how's it going? Welcome to Little Sister Chalks. So, I'm Luana. I am your Chalk Couture independent designer. Welcome here. We love to craft. I like quick and easy crafts and to share some ideas so that you guys get inspired to make your own things. So, before I get started, I did want to share I got my second little patch. We're earning these every month. So, this one says Cozy Time. I honestly don't remember what this month's or last month's were. So, I've got to add that to my little apron. Super cute. They're fun. All right, today I have got some wine bags, and I just thought I would put a little design on each one, and we could talk about ideas on how to use them. Um, what's been coming to me is kind of using them like a stocking and filling them with different things, not just a bottle of wine, which is not a bad gift at all. Don't get me wrong. I love a good bottle of wine. But I just thought I'd share some other ideas, and I'm going to show you the stencil before I turn you down so you can see what I'm doing. It is called Have a Cup of Cheer, and it's got six of these big pieces and then the little Let It Snow. So there's a snowflake, warm winter wishes, and then Let It Snow. These guys are cute, snowman and a snow globe. And then the two I'm going to use today are the sweater. There we go. The sweater and the cup of cheer. I can never figure out which direction the camera is. I always go the wrong way. So move those out of my way. I'm going to tilt you down. Hope I don't lose my camera because it's been finicky, but let's see. You may see my fingers, but I'd rather you see my fingers than lose my camera. So I think that's okay. I'm going to move my phone out of the way. I've got comments up over here so I can see. If you hop on, say hello, whether that's live or the replay, and we'll just kind of get started. I cannot believe we're 11 days away from Christmas now. I started out really good. I really did. I was doing great before Thanksgiving, and then now I still have to wrap. I have stocking stuffers to get. Yeah, it's not been good. It's been busy. So, all right. So I peeled my backing off of my stencil. I've got little ink pad or ink mat, not pad, in here so that it'll keep my fabric. What is down here? Let me see what that is before I get started. It'll keep my fabric in place, and I can't see what it. Oh, it's the tag. You know what? Maybe I'm gonna turn this the other way. It will keep my fabric in place and it will protect the other side from any ink bleeds. So the ink will get on the little mat instead of on the back side or the other side of whatever you're making, whether that's a t-shirt or these. Oh, there's a tag too. No, I don't like that. Not good. All right. I didn't feel the one down here before. I guess, no, maybe it's just a corner. All right. That was all for nothing. So I've got my little sweater and I kind of center them, I think. So what I was thinking, so of course you can drop a bottle of wine in here and you could put a bow on it and it's good to go. But you could also use it for so many different things, almost like a gift bag. So I was thinking you could put, if you have a popcorn lover, you could put a jar of kernels in and some seasonings. Or if you have someone who loves hot chocolate or tea, you could put a mug, you could put a can of hot chocolate or a can of tea bags. You could add like sugar, little marshmallows. You could do so many things. I'd love to hear your ideas. What else would you stuff into these little guys? Hello, Patty. They are for wine and skinny gifts. Yes, they are intended for wine, but I think you could use them for so many more things, and I think it's really fun. So you could make it like a little gift bag and stuff it with lots of things. So I was thinking, I don't know if you heard it, I was thinking hot chocolate or teas. If you have a popcorn lover in your life, popcorn and seasonings, um, crafts. You could put in paintbrushes. You could put in paints. You could put in a hot glue gun and some hot glue. I'm trying to think non-food things. That's where I'm stumped because I can think of lots of food things. Like food related, you could put in a little package of like cooking mix and then maybe a spatula. So super fun. But yes, a bottle of wine is actually a perfect gift as well if you love wine. All right, let me just peel that guy up. Oh, that's so cute. All right, I go slow because sometimes there's little spots. Ugh, and I just dropped my squeegee in the lid. Little spots that don't go through, and I see that little guy right there. So let me just hit it with a little bit more ink. This color is Love Struck, and it's our color of the month. It's the first time we've got a jar of ink, and it's really a very interesting red. It's got a lot of brown in it, I think. So here's candy apple red, like super red. And then here's the Love Struck. So it's a very interesting color. I love it for Christmas and for Valentine's Day. I think it'll be great. So there's that little guy. So cute, right? Ooh, a loaf of French bread and fixings. That sounds amazing. I love, love, love fresh bread. That would be an amazing gift. That's a great one. Yes, the hot glue gun should not be plugged in. I agree. And I hate my hot glue gun. Anyway, we fight all the time. Um, so, yeah. So, have a cup of cheer. I think this one would be cute for like the hot cocoa and all the fixings. And I'm going to do, and there's, what is that? What are these things that I keep feeling when I try to put the stencil down? No, that's a. Oh, maybe this is what's in the other one. Aha, those little packets that keep like the moisture. Maybe I just didn't get my hand in there to see, to feel what it was. All right, let's try this again. Cup of cheer. Let's see. So, what are you up to this weekend? Yeah, it is a really great color. And like I said, it's the first jar of ink we've had. So I love that they're going to keep doing, things and do them different. So, which is really cool. Oh, that one's hard to open. So I think I'm just going to do gold. And now I've got all the dried gold all over. I was going to maybe do like the candy cane stuff, but I decided not to. But you could do different colors if you wanted. All right, so we'll just do some shimmery gold. And yes, it's ink. Okay. So then what you do with ink after it's dry, so I usually let it dry overnight, and then you heat set it. So then you can throw these in the washing machine. I would not put them in the dryer. I would just lay them flat to dry, but you can definitely wash them. I love our ink. Ink projects are super fun. Super duper fun. All right. These are just little quick. If you've got the materials on hand and you need a last minute gift, someone's dropping by that you weren't expecting, or you're going somewhere that, oh, I have bleeds there. Oh, nuts. I see it. You know what? It looks like finger things. I'm going to leave it alone. It looks fine. Except up there, I need a little bit more. But yeah, if people kind of pop by and you don't know they're coming, these are great to have on hand. I don't like that spot right there either. Okay, cheer didn't come out that easy to read, but yeah, you can see I'll show it to you here on the stencil too, the bleed. No, you can't see that. The bleed on the handle. So I guess maybe this bump, I was thinking I maybe shouldn't do that. But you know what? It looks like where you stick fingers in, so I'm not going to worry about it. So there we go. We have a cup of cheer, and we have a cute little winter sweater with some deer. And keep popping in ideas if they come to you because I think these are awesome little gifts. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. This was a very quick one today. Hang outside to dry. Yep, you could do that. Hot chocolate, marshmallows, a mug, spoons. Yeah. A candy cane? Of course. That would be so cute. Oh, a skinny box of chocolates or pretzels or nuts? That's a great idea too. And then I was thinking you don't have to always do Christmas. You could do like everyday designs and then they could, if they wanted to keep them out, they could stuff them, with paper or something and then put them on a shelf or hang them from a hook. Super cute if you do them right. They could be out all year. So there we go. I love your ideas, Patty. Keep them coming because I think this is great if people are kind of stuck and don't know maybe what to pull together real quick for somebody. Great ideas. So I hope you have a great weekend. I'll see you here next week. Bye.